Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, hello, my name is Loey and I don't think I've ever worn a t-shirt this cropped. It's a little weird. I got it from Fashion Nova, but it's a little on the short side even for me, who typically doesn't mind like a complete lack of clothing. So I'm back in LA. I had some meetings to take. I had some things I needed to do out here. I needed to get some things because after this, I'm going back to Georgia for a week. Then I go to New York Fashion Week. It is a crazy year. 2018 will be a year of working hard. But yesterday I had the opportunity to go to the Too Faced headquarters. I got to meet Jared Blandino. I got to hang out with Too Faced. And then when they had fed me, when I had hung out with people that I love and admire all day long, when I thought that the day couldn't get any better, they let me go shopping in the headquarters of Too Faced. I'm gonna let that like sink in for a minute. And we'll take a moment together to think about how cool my life is. I also have a lot of other PR that has just been piling up because I haven't been at my apartment in a little over a week, so a lot of things had just come in during that time. So I just have like a big PR haul for you guys today. The title of this video is typically how people will find my channel, because a lot of the times that's what PR hauls are called nowadays, like free stuff beauty gurus get. But please understand, I'm not like obligated to talk about anything. I am very appreciative of what I'm sent, but I don't have to lie. I don't have to say that something's good when it's not. These are all my own honest opinions, and I'm very grateful every single day for what I'm given. So when Too Faced kind of let me go shopping along with the other girls that I was there with, I was really fortunate because they allowed me to kind of just take whatever I wanted and told me like not to have any bars. They very sweetly gave some makeup to me for one of my family members who is currently battling with breast cancer. So that's gonna make her feel really beautiful, and I'm super excited for it. I also got some stuff for my best friend Brittany, and I shoved that into Andrew's suitcase so he can take it to her. I also got some things for my mom. I did spoil myself a bit as well. Well, Too Faced spoiled me. So I thought that I would show you what I picked up when pretty much their entire like line was at my disposal. One, this was really great because now I have more than a full face of makeup to keep in my apartment so that I don't have to travel back and forth with a makeup bag every time I come here. Now I just have to like pretty much bring my brushes, and Mac, actually earlier in the week, they're all like put away or else I'd show you, had sent me like an entire brush roll. So I like don't have to bring my makeup with me anymore when I travel, which is like constantly. So that's really nice. One of the first things that I wanted to try was the Glow Job face mask from Too Faced. As you can see, it's like the most beautiful, oh, I thought there was a stopper. Glad that I caught that. It's like this really beautiful face mask with glitter throughout. You know, it looks really cool in photos. I don't know what it does for the skin just yet. It does say that after it sets for 30 minutes, you can peel it off. So I love peel off masks like that. I'm really excited. I might make Andrew do it with me. This is a bit of a segue, but I also wound up getting in the mail the Glam Glow glitter mask. So I feel like for some reason, this is a trend right now. This is covered in dog hair, so I know you think that's attractive. But like, this is a really cool face mask too. It's just a black base instead of a pink base. It's interesting how social media has changed, like the way the products are made. Like before, we really focused on skincare and like, you know, like this is gonna make your face great because of XYZ, and now we put like glitter and everything. But not really. I'm sure that this has great properties just like the Too Faced one. I just really don't understand what yet, but I guess we will find out. So I grabbed pretty much every eyeshadow palette that Too Faced makes, because Too Faced eyeshadows are my all-time favorite eyeshadows. I love the palette so much. They are my favorites. I haven't even tried this yet, but I got a second of the chocolate gold palette. It is really beautiful. I was like zoned out because you can see my TV stand in the back. This is kind of a new location, obviously, so I'm still not quite used to filming here. Did you just close your door? No. What?
No. I can't do this anymore.
I'm sorry that my apartment's haunted.
I literally hate this. That's what happened before.
Do you want to come down here so you're not like alone?
I'm gonna just do my hair then, yes.
Okay.
It slammed this morning.
Well, you know, maybe you should just keep your door closed and then that won't happen to you.
Oh God.
Anyways, I also got the original chocolate bar palette. It is like a beautiful, beautiful, fantastic everyday palette. And I got the semi-sweet. They just kind of had all of the palettes there, so I was like, I'll just have a really nice arsenal here at my disposal. I also grabbed my family member so many of those palettes, and I grabbed Brittany, my best friend, this one, because I think this is such a fun, like, young palette. Like, I wouldn't give this to like an older family member or like someone in my life who is like not doing their makeup for fun, but more so because it's like a routine, if that makes sense. And they, you know, wake up every day to like put themselves together. But this is a fun palette of colors and like all the little hearts and stuff. It's adorable. I grabbed the Sweet Peach palette. She is beautiful. She smells like peaches. I love her. And then I also went ahead and I snagged the Just Peachy mattes because I do use this palette a lot. So I thought that it would be nice to have an all matte one here at my apartment in LA. I got the Sweet Peach Glow palette because it is really nice. It has that glowy blush. It has a little bit of a bronzer. I never really used the bronzer in here, but it could be good in a pinch. And then the highlight in here is just gorgeous. I mean, these are phenomenal, super buttery products. I just kind of grabbed a lot of things I know I use a lot, and then there are some more fun things in here I can go through with you. Like, they literally put every lip color that they make into this bag, and I was like, I cry. I got my favorite Hangover 3-in-1 spray because I go through this really fast. It's just like a basic like setting spray. It smells so good, but it like really hydrates the skin. And I noticed with this one, I think they've kind of updated the nozzle on it and it's a little bit better now, like less concentrated in one area. They are constantly like quietly improving their products. Let me show you guys this. And realize they started putting like little peaches on like the inside of everything with Too Faced in it. So I got like my favorite of all time setting spray. You can also prime with this, but I never use it for primer. And then I also got the mattifying setting spray for like the summertime because that keeps you nice and matte through everything. Ooh, I'm really excited about this. I have another one of these, but I got the Mr. Right Perfect Powder Blush, and I was gonna open it the wrong way. This is a really great powder brush because it comes with like this little band thing that you can use to sort of change the shape of the brush. So it just looks like a powder brush right now, but then you can position the band so it suddenly is like a really great contour brush, maybe even higher for like a really nice like highlight brush. It takes a few tries each time for me before I get the like band just right, but I feel like if you used it a lot, it would be just perfect. And I'm using it to wipe those baby hairs out of my face. I hope you guys will understand why I'm not swatching anything. Like that, we would be here for 2 hours. I got some Born This Way powder. This is a really good loose powder. I really prefer the Peach Perfect, but Too Faced is sold out of that powder. This one is so good too. It's almost more opaque than the Peach Perfect. It makes like a more flawless under eye, whereas the Peach Perfect is a bit more natural in my opinion. I did buy the Peach Perfect powder recently anyway, so I have that, but now I have 2 of my little Born This Way. I got my favorite Hangover primer. I again would have gotten the Just Peachy, but literally like they are sold out of everything. I got 2 of my favorite Born This Way foundation. I grabbed one in peach, or pearl rather, and then this one is in warm nude. This one's a little bit deeper for if I have a bit more color. This one is perfect for right now in the winter when I am as white as I can be. I also got 2 shades of the concealer, and in case you're curious, my colors are fair right now, and then when I'm a little bit like darker, just a little bit of a tan, not like a crazy fake tan or anything, just a little more color, I am the shade Light Nude, just on the under eyes. Got some fun bronzers. I got the Chocolate Soleil bronzer in Chocolate Soleil, as well as Milk Chocolate Soleil. I skipped out on the dark chocolate one because there really is no need. I don't typically use that one very often at all. I also grabbed the Peach Blur powder. I have another one of these. I just wanted to like give this a try, and now mine is like literally sitting in a box in Georgia. And I'm not really sure how it works, but I wanted to try it again. This is the Papa Don't Peach blush, one of my all-time faves. Literally, they put every color of this Peach Kiss lipstick into my bag. The one I think I'm most excited about is probably Sunday Fun Day. Well, that's one of the ones. They smell like peaches. They smell so good. And then they have like little peaches embossed on the tube. So I have a million of those floating around my bag. I also got a bunch of these, and I was gifted a lot of these melted mattes for my birthday that Too Faced threw for me last year. And one of my favorite colors of all time is Sellout. So I grabbed a few backups of that, plus like one for everyone in my life. So Sellout's like my favorite go-to everyday color. It's a little bit deeper than what I'm wearing right now. This is Honey Love by MAC. over Candy K liner from Kylie Jenner Cosmetics. I really like Child Star as well, but I have like every shade of that. What else here? I got a few of these blushes, the Love Flesh blush, and this one is called Justify My Love. I've had these, but I haven't tried them very much, but it's just nice again to have like a bunch of blush colors. Oh my god, I spent so much money on the new Natasha Denona blush palette, like $90, so that I would just have blushes and highlights here. Number one, I used it for the first time today, wasn't that impressed. Then I dropped it on the ground and it shattered. So now I can't even return it. So it's fine, I'm sad. I got the Sweetie Pie bronzer, which I've used as a blush in the past, but you know, she's cute. She'll get the job done as a bronzer or a blush. Oh, I also decided to grab this chocolate gold bronzer, the chocolate gold Soleil, because it has like some shimmer in it. Might be really, really good for the summer. Some backups of the sketch marker liner from Too Faced. I really like this. It's really the only felt tip pen I ever use. Really good liner. I also got the mascara Melt Off. This is like an oil to melt off your mascara, but right now I have lash extensions, so it's kind of not necessary right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna let these fall out, and I don't know if I'm gonna get them again, so it'll be good later. Here's another one of the Love Flushes I want to show you. This one's called How Deep Is Your Love, and like, she's so pretty. I grabbed my favorite highlight, I think of all, maybe I'm ready to say that. Maybe this is my favorite highlight of all time. Too Faced has given me so many of this highlight because they know I love it so much that I didn't go crazy. I just got one, so I have another one when I run out of my current one because it's highlight. I've used this highlight on like a daily basis for almost a year and didn't run out of it, so I'm not being crazy. It's just my favorite. This is Blinded by the Light. It is one of the Love Lights highlighters. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, these were interesting. This is the new Peach My Cheeks Melting Powder Blush. I had only gotten one of these in the PR package that they sent me for this product, so I grabbed a few other colors. This one, for example, is Pinch My Peach. It smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. This one is So Peachy. It's like a beautiful, beautiful coral. So I got a few colors of that. I think there were like 5 in total. Last Love Flush, I promise. This is Baby Love. I cry. Oh my god, you guys. And then the bag just keeps going. It's just like so many lippies, so much like small stuff that it would take me 10 years to go through literally everything in this bag. Some newer things I was pretty excited to try include this gold dust pigment that you can mix into literally everything. You can mix it into like nail polish, you can put it on the face, you can make it an eyeshadow, you can make it a lippy, like you can do whatever you want with it. I was also really excited to try the new chocolate brownie brow pencils, so I grabbed them in 2 colors, one for my roots grow out a bit, but also one for when I'm a little bit like lighter, like right now I got some highlights recently. This one is in the shade Taupe. It's just a nice brow definer, almost like that slanted sort of brow, but it's thinner than most that I've ever tried, so I'm excited to try it. I also got this Brow Quickie Brush On Fiber Cream. I got a darker shade for the outside of my brows and then a lighter one for the inside, because my current brow routine is a pencil, 2 powders, a lighter powder on the inner corner, and then a darker powder on the outer corner for like a little bit of that ombre brow. Then I set with gel, so I can knock out like a step with the gel. It'll be good. I got the Shadow Insurance, which isn't really like a new product. It's just that I used to put concealer all over my lids, and then I would put an eyeshadow primer on top. So it never really mattered what primer I had since I was already using concealer, because I have a lot of discoloration on my lids. Then I found out that like with lash extensions, I was gonna say lash primer, lash extensions, you can't really put anything on your eyelids that unless you like know it's oil free, if it makes sense. So like the Shadow Insurance, I know for a fact this is oil free. It can go from like base to brow pretty much, and I don't have to worry about that. Plus it's got like some pigment to it, so it'll cover up all those like veins and stuff. Then I got these ColourPop peel off eyeliners. I have a few of these already, but this one is beautiful. It's called Yes Way Rosé. I just thought this would be fun with like the spring and summer coming up as just a little pop of color. And again, so much in this bag that if I like stopped and went through everything, it would be crazy. I have like glitter glue, I have so many lippies, I have more of these peel off eyeliners. Just thank you so much to Too Faced for such a fun day, for like spoiling the crap out of me, for spoiling the crap out of my friends and family. It's already 5:30. I'm supposed to meet my friends for dinner at 7. I'm supposed to go early to go make a reservation for dinner because Cheesecake Factory doesn't take reservations over the phone, and it's 5:30. and I'm sitting on my floor talking about makeup. So ask me how my New Year's resolution of being on time is going. I got this Smoky Eyes eyeshadow makeup case, and ooh, that sounded a little southern, that eyeshadow. That was interesting. I hope that being in Georgia, my accent will come back a little bit. But this is really just like a replica of the Naked palette. I take that back. It's not like trying to be the Naked palette. There are just a lot of resemblances, but I am really excited. I do love Profusion Cosmetics. They don't make knockoffs or anything like that, kind of like the Makeup Revolutions of the world. They really focus on like doing their own thing. That just reminds me a lot of the Naked palette, so it might be a better, like more affordable option. They have this coming out. It's the Eye and Cheek gigantic color palette. You've got some neutral shadows right in here and here, a little bit more like neutral, a little bit more warm. You've got some blushes, some highlights, and Profusion has incredible quality. Like their quality is so good, it's ridiculous. They also sent along the Pro Conceal Contour palette. So on this side, you've got like some cream contour and highlight. You've got some powder contour and highlight. Then over here, you have like some correcting concealers for everything like that you need to correct, i.e., you know, under eye circles, like acne, like everything. So thank you, Profusion, for always sending me such fun stuff. We have the new Urban Decay Kristen Leanne box of goodies. I wound up playing around with this palette the day that it came in, because it came in on moving day for me, so I had like no makeup here except my essentials. So I was like, oh, I get to play, because it like came right to the door right after I shipped everything off. And in here you can see this eyeshadow palette's a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie to you, like the layout of it kind of is different. I don't like that it's different shapes. It just bothers my brain, but I will say the shadows are really nice. Like this color, for example, it's called Brixton, I guess, in the little duo right here. That is such a nice inner corner highlight. You guys have no idea. Like, let me just, I shouldn't swatch because I don't even have makeup like wipes next to me, but just a little dip. And like, look at her go. Look at that. Gorgeous. And it looks almost blue on camera, but in person it's like a white pink shift. It's beautiful. So we have that eyeshadow palette. We also have a more like neutral everyday palette if you're not really in the market for something, okay, I can't get it out, not in the market for something quite so exciting. This is the Daydream eyeshadow palette, and you can see it's got just a lot of like really nice warm neutrals in here, and they're all matte. So it really pairs well with this palette for matte colors, but it also stands really well on its own. Then we have this bad boy, and this is the Stay Gold Beauty Beam Highlight Palette. Actually, I don't even think it's Stay Gold. I think just Stay Gold is on the mirror, but it is the Beauty Beam Highlight Palette. You can see in here we've got like a more golden shade, like a really light white gold, and then more of like a warm tone on the very end here. So really nice highlights. Then in this collection, there are a whopping 3 lippies. They're a little bit more bright in their colors. We have Spellbound. She's dark. This one is called Cloud 9, and this one's really fun. It's like a gorgeous, gorgeous purple, but they also have that little Kristen Leanne on the tube. I don't even know if you guys can see that. And then the last one is like a kind of nudie brown. It's called Bun Bun. I have worn this on my lips before. Again, I really shouldn't be swatching, but like, so good. I had a few MAC PR packages, but this one was the most recent one. Now, MAC has been killing it lately with these PR boxes, and I know they've been trying to launch more and more and more. I got some of their new brushes. Those are already put away. What else did I get? I got in like new Fix Plus scents, but then they sent me this, and I'm a little bit confused. I got like darker shades, like really dark shades, and then I got one light shade, but it's a new Water Weight Concealer. And if you let this sit on its side, it will separate, but it's like, I don't know if you can hear that. It's like water. So I have that in NC20 as well as NC45 and W45, and I will probably contour with these, so that's totally fine. But as you can see, it like has a little dropper top, so it just comes out like that, and it looks really creepy when it has a bubble, but I'm really into it, and I'm excited to try it out and see what I think. There also is a new powder. This is the Water Weight powder pressed, and I have the shade Light. So in here, it almost looks like you have more of like a pinky shade and a more yellow tone, and I'm not really sure of why that is. I threw away the information on this. I shouldn't have, but it makes a really nice color that matches me so well you can barely see it. Oh my god, there is my spoolie. I've been like combing out my eyelash extensions with a Q-tip the last 2 days because I couldn't find the little spoolie that they gave me at the salon that I got my eyelashes done at. I have 2 of these new MAC Mineralize kind of charcoal items. This first thing is the Charged Water. And I'm not really certain what Charged Water does. I think it's just like kind of a refresher. I'm excited to try it because it looks like black in the container, but I think the container is just black. Doesn't smell like anything, but it does feel really hydrating on the skin. I love my waters, so I like to kind of prep my face with the water before I even tone, and I like them for hydrating and kind of refreshing through the day. I also have the Reset and Revive Charcoal Mask, and I remember back in the day always wanting to try MAC skincare, so it's really cool to do that now, like a million years later, and kindly be sent it from MAC Cosmetics. Speaking of skincare, I got this little package from Origins, and I kept it together because I think I'll talk about this in a minute. They sent their new original skin products, at least I think these are new. One is the Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. I recently got an iPhone 7 Plus, and I didn't realize how huge my pores were until I took a photo with portrait mode on, so that'll be nice. I also got the Cleansing Makeup Removing Jelly with Willow Herb. So both of those are really cool. And Origins always is very kind with your PR packages. They'll send mugs or candy or whatever, but I just thought it was really interesting how this time they put the products inside of this, and then in here, like, it was like the cleanser was in here with these jelly beans, and then in this one were like plastic diamonds. I don't know why I thought it was so funny. It doesn't sound funny now, but it was really, really funny to me at the time. Oh, I put all of this into a Too Faced box, but I guess ColourPop has started kind of bringing back their Super Shock formula. And it was just a little note saying, like, you know, how they'd been moving away from the Super Shock formula, focusing on other things, and they really brought out a ton of new shadows. So check it out if you guys are into these. They are such cool textures. They're like pressed pigments. It's like a full pigment that's been repressed, so they have this wet texture, almost a cream texture, but they wear like a powder. I usually apply them with my fingers or a synthetic brush, and this color is just gorgeous. It's called Don't Leave, and there are more of these. They've just sort of been slowly like spread out through my apartment because I'm terrible at like keeping my life together, but I just put them into this Too Faced box. I just have like some of their eyeshadows, and then I also brought back some new Super Shock cheek blushes. I don't think I have very many of these, and I've always tended to give them away when I get them because I've never really loved the texture, but I'll kind of retry it and see how I feel. This is a gorgeous color for the spring and the summer. It's called Parallel. So yeah, I'll give those a try, but thank you to ColourPop as always for being so kind and continuing to slay the game. Next up, we have this box of matte goodies. They sent me some kind of minis for travel and on the go, which is perfect for me. I have a little mini of the strobe cream here, just this little compact mirror. They also sent me a beauty blender, which is phenomenal. I guess that MAC had partnered with Beauty Blender kind of recently. I'm gonna keep this beauty blender here in LA so I don't have to buy one or bring mine every time I come here. Little mini of Fix Plus, love her. And then this little mini lippy of Ruby Woo, which is their classic everyday pure matte red lipstick. That was a tongueful. Okay, the last thing I have to show you guys is this little box from Pixi Cosmetics. She is so cute. It came literally locked with this little lock on it, and it says Loey. It says Pixi and then it says Loey on it. Pixi's always really cute about like personalizing your things when you get PR through them. So I'm actually gonna wear this on a necklace as a locket. I think it's really cute. But in here you can see their PR packages are just always so fun. It says open to reveal the key to glowing skin, and basically just talks all about this new collection. So in here we have 2 different kinds of products. The first is skincare, the second of course is makeup. This one is Rose Caviar Essence, and I guess that's kind of like a serum. Then we have sort of an instant skin booster balm. Then they have all of these new lippies infused with rose hip seed oil. So it is so fun. Skin treats and lip treats. I always love their PR packages. They're so cute. And that's it for this PR haul. I hope you guys like this more casual style of hauling. I stopped doing PR hauls like last year, because I would get so overwhelmed with like sitting down and swatching every single thing and them always being 40 minutes long, you know what I mean? So I hope that this style is okay. Let me know which one you guys prefer and I will stick with that from now on. But I love you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you and I'll see you in the next video.